Here I am at the Scout Hub in Vancouver. Well, it's actually in Abbotsford, just outside of Vancouver. And inside they have the new large pop-up Kenai camper that I am keen to check out. So let's go inside and take a look around. If you've seen a Scout camper before, or if you haven't seen a Scout camper before, this is kind of where they started out with these like non-pop-up ones, these fully hard-sided campers, which are pretty cool too. And on this one here, this is like the Olympic. It has a rooftop tent on top of it, and the Kenai also is available if you get the hard shell one with a rooftop tent, which is pretty neat. And that's a diesel heater on the back. Raheem, how's it going? And this is Rita, by the way. Rita. Okay, so we're here to look at this guy here. This is the Kenai pop-up. This is a huge pop-up camper too, just in the market in general. The thing that I really wanted to focus on with you guys is not just showing you the Kenai camper, because Scout has a really good video of this at release, but the things that drew me to this the most. And so a couple big things. One, these are super lightweight, right? Like I see this here, 1,300 pounds. Even for like a full-size truck, you know, we don't want to load it up with some massive camper on the back. The other thing is, what's the shell made out of?
Fiberglass.
Yeah, but you guys don't have any wood in the construction like a lot of, and that's the big thing that I see in a lot of your advertisements. So for me, that's super important because I don't use my Jeep right now and rooftop tents that often, and so I don't want a camper that's sitting around rotting in our Northwest weather, the cold, the damp, and all this kind of stuff. So that is a really cool feature. And I think the other one is, and we'll get into here in a second, but the other one is the simplicity of the design. So there's not a whole lot of plumbing or really any plumbing.
No, it's all kind of, we like to use the term kind of like a minimalist approach. Yeah.
So you still feel like you're camping, but also you don't have to do a whole pile of weatherproofing. And I camp all year round, so I don't have to deal with weatherproofing. So this is...
So we have two panels. This is the 2025. This is the new 2025.
Oh, cool.
The green one.
Yeah.
So this is a new material, which is, if you feel it's a little lighter compared to the older one.
Okay.
And then the thermal efficiency
increase. Yeah.
So that is, but this is what is.
So all the walls, the floor, everything is made out of this composite material with foam in the middle. So you get really good insulation, rigidity, and we don't have rotting wood in the camper, which is like what I'm totally scared of, right? And then you've got these, you don't have to leave these jacks on all the time, right?
Yeah, these are the removable camper jacks.
Yeah,
so
which
there's
is...
a little attachment that goes in here that can attach to any electronic drill. And then it's just simple as one at a time, or if you have 4 people with each with a drill, you can do it pretty fast.
It's like a pit crew.
Yeah, Rita and I can do it pretty fast. The 2 of us are getting better at it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then they're just removable with these pins, and then they slide out from the mounts within it. So that's another feature that I really like about these campers, especially over like a more traditional style camper where they tend to have the jacks on all the time, and then you're whacking stuff when you're out off-roading.
Use your truck as a truck.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it. Truck is a truck. So how long does it take to actually set this up? Are you able to give me a demo? So I think that's one of the most important things is like, how quick can you set this up?
Take it inside, you'll see the kind of spring.
While we're in it?
Yeah. Just need to
keep your head down.
Duck a little bit.
All right.
So there's 2 handles on the side. So just need to put a handle.
And then you just pull.
The trick is you need to leave some air out there, or keep your door open, because otherwise you have too much air. So
Oh, it's just like a rooftop tent.
Yeah, just be careful.
Am I low enough?
You're good.
We're good now?
You're good, yeah. So you can do it a little slowly. You'll feel a little resistance when it like hit to the wall, but can keep going. So you're too fast on your side.
Go a little slower.
Yeah, usually it's like one person. It's easier, so you can control the speed.
Yeah.
So now you're good. You can lift your handle. Now this side's not full. So you put up. Yeah. Now you're close.
Cool.
So now you're.
And you can still move around. Like we're all hunched over. I'm huge, so it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. So now you can maybe take a look outside and see how low profile it
Yeah.
is.
Okay, we're gonna go back outside. I wanted to show you guys this opening and closing mechanism for the roof because I think it's super unique, and as we just saw, very easy to use. You come out here and latch it down.
So lock them. this to lock them. But it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
So when you unlock it, just unlock it.
Ah, okay. So you like, so not just secures it in place, but you could put either a carabiner or some kind of locking mechanism so somebody can't come along and mess with your camper when you're parked somewhere. I really like the design. So the other thing that I noticed when I was kind of watching some of your feature videos is you have a taller door than some of the other campers.
Yeah, and that's to do because of how the roof is designed.
Yeah.
So a lot of pop-ups is with it flat, you actually lose about 6 inches.
Yeah, which makes like the few that I've walked in and out of them, like, you know, you got to really be careful, especially if you're stepping up into it and you don't have anything to kind of step on and hunch over as you're getting into it. Now, the question I have, because this is super important for me. So I'm looking at getting it like an F350 or a Ram 3500 with an 8-foot bed. Can you still close the tailgate?
Yeah.
You can. Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Kenai is designed for at least a 6.5-foot bed.
Yeah.
But you will need an 8-foot bed.
What I really like about that is like it almost gives you like a little porch that you can kind of hang off of and stand when you come out of it. Where what I really want to have is, you know, we're saying that it will fit into an 8-foot bed. Then I can have the tailgate open out. We can have the steps off the tailgate. You can come up, and then you've got a little platform to stand on before you walk into the camper, which is super cool. And then you've got a taller door, which that was very, very noticeable, the height of the door compared to a lot of other campers out there. Yeah.
Well, when you go back to weight, just think about, because they have base weight, but depending on how you set it up.
Yeah.
So it can go up to probably 2,000 pounds.
Depending on what. So what would be some things that affect the weight that you guys know of?
Jack is about 125.
Okay.
Diesel heater, actually everything adds up.
Just all the little.
And it has that toilet as well.
Right.
The fridge and
You
freezer are
have
big ones.
Freezer, like on the stove, even battery if you want to get some other accessories.
Yeah. So it's good to be starting at a low weight.
Yeah.
Because if you're starting at a high weight, adding that stuff, then it gets really heavy. Cool.
You being in the camper too.
Yeah, exactly. So this is an option, right?
Yeah, the battery runner.
So this is great. If something comes too close to you, you've got a bit of protection on the edge of your camper.
It covers the gap nicely between the bed of the truck.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
also a lot of people here can use these actually hanging.
So this is the Olympic?
So we use the battery runner to attach
Oh, okay.
rack. So the C-sector, and we use that to have a shower too.
Oh, neat.
So you can do anything on it, like the ski rack
Right.
and all the other gears.
Do you leave this on all the time or just?
The shower cube.
Yeah.
So we can close it.
Yeah, but with the
C-sector,
suction cups. And,
up to you.
Yeah,
If
so,
there's
okay.
so much trip you want to use, you want to do shower, then you put it on. But you're like, I'm done using shower, then you can take it off.
so I guess that's handy to note is that this is so smooth on the sides too that you can put the C-sucker suction cups on the side and actually stick stuff to it if you want to, or GoPros or stuff like that.
Solution. You don't need to drill any holes on it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I see you even have a light bar up here. Is this an option too, or did you guys?
That's standard.
That's a light bar standard?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it also ties down inside the bed, right? Not over the side of the bed.
So this is the ratchet tied down. So you hook it up with your D-ring,
Yeah.
and then you just, let's say, if you're on this side, you tied it to somewhere.
Yeah,
to
and just ratchet it down.
Just to ratchet to lock it down.
Yeah. And so you don't have anything hanging off the side like regular campers and stuff like that too. Okay, so we have the giant aluminum box on the back. So we've diesel heater. An option, I believe, if I recall from the website.
So it's the Zagreus box, but inside you have the fuel.
Nice. That's a big tank. Do you know how large that tank
It's
is? 2.75.
yeah, so 10.4 liter.
Okay, that's pretty good. Super clean, super easy setup. Now, is that something you have to option when you order it, or can it be added later if somebody's wondering?
You can, but then you will be buying the parts and you need to spend a bit more on labor to install.
Okay.
Because you need to set up the
Just for reference,
Yeah.
most of our accessories and add-ons are being able to done retroactive as well.
Oh, okay, good to know.
so
So that's good. If you guys have a Scout camper, let me know in the comments. And if you see anything in this video that you don't have for it, you can add it to your camper. Oh, cool. So you have a built-in propane stove inside as well. We're gonna go inside here in a sec, guys. So we're just kind of going through all the stuff on the outside. So that's a tiny little, that is a tiny tank. Is it 8 pounds? 6.8?
Use it
Yeah.
for propane is for cooking.
Yeah.
So that doesn't use too much.
Is there an electric cooking option with like an inductive cooktop, or are you guys focus more on propane?
Not
No.
yet.
Focusing on propane.
So
right now.
maybe in the future.
Yeah, it's just the battery right now is still quite heavy.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. Yeah. I've switched to electric cooking in my camping setup now, but it requires good charging and capacity, right? So
It's probably what for your cookies 1,500 watts.
my inductive cooktop goes up to 1,800 watts. So I have an Ecoflow, but with 4,000 watt hours of power, and then
You could.
Yeah.
So if you add an extra battery, then you need to get a stronger inverter, like a.
Yeah. All right, quick pause from this awesome walk around of the Scout Kenai camper. This week we do have a video sponsor, and this week's video is brought to you by Ecoflow and the new Rapid Pro portable battery charging system. This thing is awesome. I throw this in my gear bag every time I go out. It has over 27,000 milliamps of power. What does that mean to you? Well, it means that you can still take it on an airplane. I keep mine here in the garage on its base charging system, which can charge this at 320 watts, which will top this thing up from like 0 to 80% in like 20 minutes or something. It's absolutely amazing. You can even put cool images on the front, such as your logo. I'm never scrambling for USB cables because it has a retractable one built into it, which you can also plug this in to charge the Rapid Pro as well. And you can take this and plug it into your phone. And if you have a newer phone, mine charges at Superfast 2.0, which absolutely lightning quick when it comes to charging your mobile devices. But the Rapid Pro also has a set of USB-C ports on the top. You can output up to 300 watts at a time. You can even charge your MacBook Pro off of this because it has so much power output. I highly recommend charging it with the desktop charger. You just dock it to its magnetic connector here, and now your Rapid Pro is always ready to go. And if it's low, it's going to charge up and be ready to take with you. With the desktop charger, get a bunch of USB ports, which I use mine to keep my little Trail 100 and 200 topped up, and I'm always on the go. So this is absolutely perfect for being able to keep my cameras charged up, my phone charged up, my microphones charged up. Ecoflow's already started their Black Friday sales, which includes the Rapid Pro. There's the desktop chargers, there's the Trail 100 and 200 on sale. I'll put a link down in the description below. You can check it out yourself. Save yourself a few bucks. Now is a great time to pick something like this up. And if you're looking for some gifts for somebody that likes this kind of thing for Christmas, grab one while they're on sale. All right, let's get back to the Scout camper. Let's pop this back open again. Although we've got fans on the top.
You have 2 solar on the top. It comes standard.
Standard with solar panels. We got a couple solar panels on the top. That's standard, which is awesome. Saves you a whole pile of work later and finding panels. And then you have 1 fan and 1 vent. Okay, let's reopen it. Let's see how fast you can deploy camp when you get there.
Just about.
So you pull one side of the handle, and then you push the top just like a little bit.
You should be able to just lift it up.
You also
Up the I didn't reverse. Yeah.
There we go.
so once you pull to a certain point, and then the hydraulic will start.
And that's
doing
it.
thing, and you just push the handle back to both sides. So it stays.
And then it locks it in place.
Pull it up to lock it. You just push it all the way up to lock it.
And then they're locked in place, so that roof's not coming down at all. So just so you guys know, this literally came here, what, a couple days ago, and you set it up yesterday?
Monday.
Yeah, so this hasn't even been here a week, so if these guys are looking a little bit unfamiliar with it, it is because it just arrived and they're still getting familiar with it. So please be nice in the comments. Okay, so now when I showed this to my wife, the thing that she really liked is all of the light that comes in, because you guys have full wraparound windows around all 4 sides. So it's not like you're hiding in some dark little cabin, which is cool. I really like that. Do you know what the rating is right now of just the existing material for heat?
So for our pop-ups with the diesel heater,
Yeah,
with pop-ups we say you should be able to go about to -10.
yeah,
With the hardwall, it's -40.
yeah. Like you just camp in the middle of Alberta in the winter. -10 Celsius is pretty good. And even then, I'd probably be sleeping with a down sleeping bag in there anyways. And like we just said, there's no plumbing to freeze. So I guess what's the worst case that happens? You just get cold? You just get cold?
-10 with the diesel heater.
Yeah, with it running, yeah. Yeah, so you're still pretty good. What's this? Oh, that's just charging coming out the side there. Shore power on the side. All right, guys, let's go inside and take a look around because we looked at the Olympic at the BC Overland Rally, which is very similar to a lot of layouts of other pop-up campers out there. But the Kenai obviously has much more room, which is very noticeable upon entry. And then we've got this guy right here, a toilet, which I've been told is a must-have from my family, is to have a toilet for when we need to. So we've got a shower pan.
It's the mud floor.
Okay.
And then what you can do is you can set up your shower, maybe a tube here. You can do an indoor shower with proper setup. You have a cassette toilet. So Kenai is the only model that with the cassette storage, more shelving, and then here as well.
Lots of storage.
A lot, yeah. And you have more like underneath there as well.
People are gonna ask, why is there no doors on here? And I believe from your videos is to keep it lightweight and keep it as minimal.
Keep it, and you can custom however you want. Some people, they prefer to have like a half cover.
Okay.
They have the net, and then some of them prefer to have the plastic soft shell storage, so they can put it in, or you can make your own shelving. So just keep it as the way you can easier to modify.
I like it.
yourself.
That's my.
See how you want. And then here, like it's the same. So some people have the creative way to put shelving, or put different layout.
I like that it's not just this way and it's the only way. You know, like so many other campers out there's nothing that I can tinker with and modify and make it exactly to fit my needs.
Maybe want to put like toilet paper here.
Yeah. So your water system, I'm familiar with this because I have one of these. This is the Lifesaver jerry can. So that's your water system, which is great because you can take it out when it's freezing in the winter. You can fill it up wherever you want.
Centralize it.
Yeah. You've got it's got its filtration system. So if you're at a lake or river, something you need to top off. Do you guys? Is there a larger water system available, or is that?
We have something. It's like a custom build options at a hub.
Yeah.
So you can get a bigger water tank underneath here.
Okay.
And can get you to have the water source comes out from here. I will show you. We have a unit outside that
Okay.
we have that set up.
We'll check that out before we leave. So there are some other options if you want something a little bit more permanent, but then you're gonna have to deal with draining it when it's super cold so it doesn't freeze in the camper. And then we've got really nice, what is this wood? It's like bamboo? Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like bamboo. Really nice bamboo countertops. And then you've got your propane stove hanging out up here.
It has a quick connect at the back and has a type down at the front.
So you can take it outside and cook and camp. And that's something that I keep thinking about and talking about is I don't want to get a camper that feels like I'm just living in a camper, where these really feel like you're going camping and you've got sort of like a little place to stay, or if the weather sucks, you can come inside. You've got tons of room. Like I'm standing up on the next step here in the Kenai, and I'm 6'2", guys, and I'm still not hitting the top of this. So plenty of room if you have to spend a day or two in here because of some bad weather. But if it's nice, like you said, you've got a quick disconnect on your propane. You can pop it out, take it outside. That's what I would prefer. Set up a table underneath your hammock awning, hang out outside and cook and actually be camping, not just living in a little shelter when you go out. But you also have the sink, so I guess you can do some dishes. Now, obviously there's no hot water system. Is that something that's also, I mean, I'm sure with all the customization and modability that people are doing with these, somebody has done it, but nothing from you guys yet.
Nothing from factory.
But from the hub, yes.
Yeah.
So I can like show you. We had the Chemlux, like a hot water propane. So it connects with your propane, and you can have hot shower.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then fridge-wise, so the other thing that I really like about these Scout campers is I can swap stuff out. And so I review a lot of products and a lot of gear. So you guys have the Dometic CFX newer series fridge here. This looks like a 70 liter. Yeah, this is a big guy. Yeah. So, but if you don't like Dometic and you want a different product, because this is an add-on, I believe, in the configurator. So you don't have to order this fridge. If you've already got a big fridge, you can save yourself a few bucks ordering your camper. Or if you're like me and you're always changing fridges out to review them and try them out, You could put something else here that's maybe smaller because you're only going away for a couple days at a time. You could have a bit more cargo space, or if you just want a different brand, there you go. Oh, and I like this. You can cover the top up so you got more counter space to work on if you don't need that sink. And like you said, you got some room underneath there to store your
pieces just to cover
stuff.
the door for privacy.
Oh, okay.
Cover
So
the door window,
yeah.
Just an easy clip on.
Okay, perfect. And then all the windows have zip up privacy shades on them, but when it's down, it is very bright in here, especially with the lights. I just want to talk about the windows. So you guys have done a great job with your windows. You've got 3 layers, right? You've got your blackout layer, you've got your clear layer, and then you've got a bug screen to keep the annoying things out. I'm gonna swap you places here. So we've got a couple sleeping options, and the reason why I was waiting for the Kenai pop-up to come out is because I've got my wife and my daughter when we want to go camping, and this has a lot more space. So we've got a bed up top, which has...
So this is the regular size.
Okay, nice. That's a really nice soft bed. A few inch thick, that's like about 3-inch thick foam, and then show me the magic trick.
So with the add-on options to get a bunk bag, you just need to put it up a little and put it right here. So once it comes to the point, it kind of stops.
To this locking point here.
Right there. And you grab, well, it's not one, but
Oh.
you grab both pieces. You can put it back. Yeah.
And that, oh yeah, that's like a king-size bed. That's crazy. Here, swap the spots.
And with your daughter, if you still want some extra sleeping space, so that leg, we can put this tabletop kind of here, slide in.
Yeah.
And then you can use these pieces of the mattress to cover here, so you make it another bed.
Awesome. So you get a single bed. Is that long enough for someone tall like me to sleep on, or is it?
I fit if you have your head this way, you can kind of curl your legs around.
It's good
I'm
for
about 5'11" for
So
reference.
okay, so good for shorter people or kids.
Short king.
Yeah, short king. There you go. So say if you're 6'2", you're probably not wanting to sleep on there, but that's what you have this giant bed for. And to be honest, like, you know, if you're out camping, you could probably have your kid and your wife up top here as well, because there's just tons of, that's massive. Or, you know, just put them outside in the tent. 'Cause that's more fun, right?
Yeah.
To get it back, it's super easy as well. You can even do it, just put it up a little.
Pop it up and under it goes. And yeah, so your time to set up is almost nothing. And then if I'm out and about on my own, we just put these down here, and I would just sleep up top, keep all my bedding. Now it looks like, and maybe you can confirm, like, because you can drop the top with these on here, so you can leave your bed fully made up. You can have pillows on here. There's lots of space, especially because your center section of your roof bows up, which gives even more room. It actually feels extremely, feels very spacious and roomy in here because of that. Just getting that bow going, the larger door, and yeah, it's nice in here. And then over here we have some more just counter space. Where else do we have hidden storage? So I think you've got some stuff under here where your batteries are.
Underneath.
I'm just gonna poke around.
On this side, right here.
On the right
Find
side.
that one. Here, you got it. You can lift it up.
This is not a, oh, so on this side we have, you said the batteries are in here? Okay. So we've got 132 amp hour lithium battery in here. Looks like room for more.
For one more.
One more if you need it. And then you've got, what is it called, the power tower system?
Yeah, so you kind of need to.
Here, I'm gonna let you do that.
Right there. You put your camera inside. Yeah.
I don't know if we can
So
see
this
anything.
is the
Okay.
inverter.
Yeah.
If you turn to this angle.
That way?
There.
Yeah.
So this is the UPT. So you have all the control, and then you have the display up there.
Okay.
The screen,
Yeah.
that's the display. And then underneath you have the USB, like the charger as well.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I see them there. Yeah. So you can plug stuff in. And is this is this power system? Here, I'll get it your
The
way.
power tower is standard,
Standard.
and the inverter is optional.
Okay.
Yeah.
So without the inverter, what do you? you getting? Just a battery and DC power?
Yeah, so you get if you without the inverter, you can still charge your phone, but you won't be able to, like, let's say you charge your laptop because you won't have a one-time plug.
Right, okay.
Just USB.
Right, okay, so just, and then power for the lights and stuff like that in the camper as well. Okay. Is there, then there's storage under the seat? Oh, it's like you don't have to lift things up because you've just made it all accessible. Now what's underneath my feet here? Is this more storage? More storage? Okay. So we got, oh wow, yeah, you can stuff a ton of stuff under there. So that, you know, that just goes back to, I think, what's cool about the design, having that peaked roof, is that you can have a floor, a platform in here and still not run out of headspace or headroom. And then you get more storage underneath, and that goes right to the front there. And then you've got more storage, and all this is like extruded aluminum channels, so you could bolt stuff to it, which is cool. This comes off if you need to. And the toilet, now we talked about the toilet, I want to talk about toilets and showers. So this is one of two options for the toilet, correct?
Yeah, actually you can get this one or the portable one.
So this one's built in, and it has its own black water tank that you can empty.
Yeah, this one we haven't fully set up yet.
Okay.
We have all the cover.
Now to empty this, do you have to hook a hose up to drain it, or does it have a cartridge that comes out? Yeah, okay, we'll catch up on the toilet in a second. And then the other one is just a standard, right, okay, so, I mean, these have their pros and cons, right? So this is nice because you can take it and put it outside in a tent if you want to, and you carry it somewhere to dump it, which is handy. And I guess, well, I guess in this one you get your propane there, so. Can you have a larger propane tank than, is there? No, okay. Oh, that's how it comes out, okay. So you still wheel it out to dump it. You don't have to hook a hose up or anything. You can take it to an outhouse or a toilet and empty it out. But you can't take the toilet outside of the camper. You have to do your business inside the camper. Gotcha. Okay. Showers. So the last thing I want to talk about is shower options for the pop-up. Is that an option? I know it's an option in the hardwall ones. Okay, so we've got the mud. Are we calling this the mud room? Mud floor.
Yeah.
And there's a drain underneath this.
Right here on the outside.
And it goes to the outside.
On the outside right here.
Okay, so it goes off to the side, so you can run a hose if you want to. Otherwise, it just drains off to the side. So I guess people are making showers in them if they want to. At least you've got the floor that you can drain into. You'd have to set up some sort of curtain system or something here if you wanted to. But there's your panel, guys, for your diesel heater, which is cool right there. And you've got your intake. Super simple. Like it's everything. So everything about these campers seems simplified. In my opinion, makes maintenance a lot easier, a lot more streamlined, a lot less things to go wrong. And if you're not using it all the time, you know, you don't have to deal with winterization, or, you know, if something happens to your fridge, it's just a standard fridge you can replace. Same with your water tank, same with your stove. I like it. It's like I think like I said, you're going camping still. You're not living in a camper, I think is what the big difference is. Okay, so I know you guys are all gonna ask, how much are these things? And you see the Howells hanging out here, and you see the GFCs. These are in the same league, right? They're really good quality, and you get what you pay for. And pricing starts at, what, $33,990 US, 47,000 Canadian. But we saw several things that we added on to the Kenai pop-up, just even in this floor model, like the diesel heater is an add-on, right? And the inverter, the camper jacks, the Kamek awning, the cassette toilet. So what's the top end? If I hit every button on your configurator.
That is the add-on you kind of can play around with. And the good thing is it shows you the weight. So let's say this weighs about 1,278 pounds, right? And then you add one option. It goes
and you have
up.
Canadian pricing, which is great. So if you guys want to like spec one of these Kenai pop-up campers out, you can go to scoutcampers.com. You can see all of the models. But you know, you don't have to add this stuff. And I'm sure you can buy a Kamek awning later, or like me, I have one sitting in my shed. Yeah, you just install it. You can add the diesel heater on. You probably want the bed rails. Bed extension, add your fridge. So if you add every checkbox, we're at $45,390 US or 63,000 Canadian and 1,700 pounds on the high end. Somebody just buy this one today? Is this one, or is this your demo floor model?
Everything here you can buy.
Everything is for sale. So for a limited time, I don't think this is going to hang out very long because I think these are going to be super popular. Having a larger pop-up camper of this quality and these features, these are going to be hot. And this just came in, so